What's up, YouTube? Everybody 3 here. I just got back from Jersey. I ended up day 2ing, made it to the last round, lost on the bubble. It sucks. I goofed. There's a play I shouldn't let my opponent made. It was the mirror match, and accidentally let him make a Biscayos with Gores. If I didn't let him do that, I would have ended up winning that match, and probably would have ended up top 32ing, because one tiebreaker was the Paul Leviton. And Paul Leviton went undefeated, got first to Swiss. Round 1, ended up playing against Dark Worlds, destroyed it. Round 2, Mirror, destroyed it. Round 3, Mirror again, destroyed that. Round 4, it was, I think, round 2 was Heroes, and then round 3 and 4 is Mirror. And round 5, I ended up playing Paul Leviton. He has finally beat me, because every other time I ended up playing him in events, I always beat him. So he finally got me back. It was a really good game, really close. Round 6, I ended up playing against Evil Sworns. Game 3, ended up top deck in Dark Hole. Round 7 was Mirror match, won that. Round 8 was Dino Fest, beat that. And then round 9 was Evil Swarm. Was able to pull it out. I'll get into the side deck why I won. And then day 2, round 9, I ended up playing the Mirror match. Quickly 2-0. And round 10, game 3. Game 1, he OTK'd me. Game 2, Vanny's being locked down. And in game 3, I goofed. And he was first person. I went for game with OTK. He had the Gores. He was first person to drop Gores on me all day. So, and then after I explained what happened, where I goofed up. So anyway, like I said, I pretty much ended up playing mono-mermails with a couple tech cards. I really like the deck. I still feel it would be one of the strong decks for when the Dragons come out, because with the new stuff that we have that the OCG doesn't have, we can spam as fast as these Dragons. And when I finally get a build and good, I'll end up showing you guys the deck build. So I'm gonna end up playing it next week for a laptop tournaments coming up. But anyway, let's get into the deck. You got your standard 3 Megalos, 3 Abyss Tests. I probably said the name wrong. I don't know why I always keep saying the name wrong. 1 lead, your standard 3 pikes, your 3 Lins, 2 guns, 3 dragoons, 3 marksmans, 2 infantry, your 3 divas, the 1 tech card. I play 1 Dine. This card pretty much replaces my Gores and Trag, so I don't have to get attacked directly. This card effect is amazing. You don't know what it does. When this is added from my hand, or especially from the graveyard, when this is added to my hand from a mermail effect, I can special summon it. And if this effect goes off on the mermail on board, you can special summon a 3 or lower mermail card from my graveyard to the field. So pretty much, I add this, special summon a mermail to make a wall. And if I special summon from gun, special summon this, and special summon a level 3 or lower. So if you don't have a lead or anything, you just bring gun. And you can spam rank 3s with this. I had 1 card on board. He Dark Hole ended up with 4 monsters on board because of this card. And then, because I forget what I did, I ended up with 4 monsters. And then round 1, when I was playing against a Dark World player, because I was able to OTK with this and Megalo. That's all I needed. So you can actually OTK with this card without Diva or Marksman. So this card is pretty good. I really like this card and understand why Jeff Jones ran it when he ended up top in San Diego with this card. I was surprised a lot of people don't run this card at all. This card is just really good. It does suck drawing it, but it does its job. And it's really good against Evil Swarms. So when Evil Swarms get to Kirk, when they start playing Kirk on, this card's gonna be really good. That we get around Evil Swarms.
And it's just a cute little pink hair.
And it's really cute. For the spells, we'll play that 1 Avarice. I ended up playing Mind Control because I felt I was gonna play a lot of Mirror. I ended up doing it. So Mind Control is a really good card. I don't think about taking it out though, because I really didn't draw it. And when I did, I won once, and when I did draw the second time, I ended up losing a little bit. So I played 3 MSDs, standard, and then this trio. This might come to side deck because I'm really not that good against E-Dragons because Ophion. Well, not Ophion, Dragossack. I ended up playing mainly 2 Decrees, like the one guy that won the first guy to win with Mermails. Austin, I really like the idea, and a lot of people walked away from it, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to bring it back, end up playing it. a great idea because I felt I was gonna play a lot of Macro Rabbit and a lot of Dino Fist. As you see, I only played one Dino Fist and then no Macro Rabbits. So this card won me a couple games because the Evil Swarm matchup. Yeah, it's good against the Evil Swarm matchup too. I forgot, and that's the hero, so it came in handy a lot. And it's okay in my opinion. This mirror, I don't know why his were good in mirror. Didn't like it in the mirror. 2 breakthrough skills. Don't have to really explain that. And then 3 spheres. I ended up playing 42 cards. For extra decks, I don't really have to explain the standard. Armiar, Taster, Barbarian, Delorean, Gungnir, Black Rose, and Scrap Dragon for Synchros. For Exceeds, Gachi, Zenbeans, Leviathan, Sprite, Shark, Dweller, Big Eye, and Viscayos. For a side deck, I ended up playing Aqua Spirit. The card is amazing. Make first turn Dweller. So a lot of people don't know what this card does, apparently. I don't know why. After everybody watched Simon Heat and all them deck lists, and Simon Heat explaining this card, I was actually really surprised that Paul Leamington did not know what this card does. When I summoned this, he was like, "What the hell just happened?" It was crazy, and I like that I can special summon this and attribute it for next card I'm gonna get into is Double Vanny's Fiend. This card is amazing in the mirror match. I don't know why a lot of people don't side it. I love the card. It won me so many games. I ended up playing 2 effect wearers because of a lot of people playing Dino Fist. I like against the Dino Fist matchup. So they attribute their tanky and they VR it, and they're like, oh, well, I just wasted that. If VR can come in handy. And because of gadgets being popular now, it can stop their plays from plussing. So that's why I ended up opting to play Effect Failure. And I was testing against my friend. I went Mega. It was just some Baylor made a scratching. It was pretty cool. That's what I say. State of Snowman Eaters against Dino Fist, Macro Rabbit, and against Evil Storm, stuff like that.
I just realized you were talking about me.
Yes, I was talking about you.
Bitch.
My Granville for the Evil Storm matchup. You gotta run this because you can't really stop this unless they have better. So this and the Cree, they're screwed. But I forget what round it was. He went first. He said a card ended, and I went off. I went Mega Ditch Marksman stuff. He scooped right away because I had the OTK, so I didn't know what he was playing. So I was like, I guess it was probably Mermails because he scooped right away because it probably wasn't a Spear or something. So I ended up signing against Dino Rabbit stuff. So I put Gramble in. Funny thing, it was a mirror match. And Gramble actually won me in the mirror match. It was a shocking play. I don't even know how it won me that because Scramble is really not that good against Mermails. It was funny as hell. The last card I'm gonna get into the last monster is 2 Soul Takers. My friend told me not to side this. I told him I always end up playing against heroes in an event, and I ended up doing it. So I only sided them in once, but it's just there for the Macro Rabbit matchup and against heroes. And there was a lot of heroes there, especially day 2. I saw heroes everywhere, and a lot during day 1. So I'm glad I actually had this on my side. And it's signed in 3rd degree. 2 debunks for the mirror match. And last card, Air Orca. A lot of people forgot about this card.
You're welcome.
My camera guy, my other friend, told me to sign this card. I'm actually glad I listened to him. This card got me in my day 2 against the Evil Storm player. He had Macro on board with a Leviair and Heliotope, and if I didn't have this, I would have never day 2'd. I went this, got rid of the Macro, and just won off at 1 from there. This card, this card won me so many games against the Evil Storm matchup, and it's a walk-in MST, and it's a walk-in Smashing Ground. I love this card. I'm going to end up probably deciding 2 of them. Not 100% sure yet, but this card, it just wins games.
You're at 920, by the way.
And you can bring this out with Diva, so it makes it even better. So you can open up with it, and if you have Diva, you can bring it out even faster. So I don't know why no one runs this card. This card just wins games. But anyway, that's the deck. Hope you guys liked it. Any questions? Comment below. Like I said,